to this monthly tarot card reading for November 2018. So before we start, I'd like to make a note that this month's reading is going to be adjusted for November's universal energies and astrological placements and numerology. So let's talk about it. As we know, the sun will be in Scorpio, and Scorpio is all about transformation, healing, death, rebirth, introspection, going within, understanding yourself, knowing thyself, inner standing. It's shadow work. It is very much the idea of the phoenix rising from the ashes. So these are the themes that we are going to be playing with in November. And with that, this month is also the 11th, 11 being a master number. So master number 11 is all about heightened intuition, insight, spirituality, sensitivity to the energetic and spiritual world, as well as being highly in tune to our natural psychic intelligence and also being in flow with divine intelligence. So with this month, there will be a great opportunity to strengthen and grow within these realms. It is a great time for spiritual development and personal development as well. So, with that being said, this month's reading will be focused around yourself, your healing, your spiritual path, your own self-love, and your own self-development. So I won't be talking too much, if not at all, about the future or your environment and the people around you, because this really isn't the big focus for the month energetically. It makes more sense to pull cards for relationships and for how others around you will act, and for the environment around you. For example, for last month, it made more sense to pull those cards last month because last month was in Libra, and so Libra rules balance and it rules our relationships amongst other things. So because this month is in Scorpio's reign, I'm going to be honing in on helping you with these energies and growing with them in this reading. That is my intent for this reading, okay? So that's what these readings are going to be focusing on for my November tarot readings. If you wanted to know about your future and things of that nature, you can go ahead and watch someone else. I don't quite mind. But anyways, because transformative energies, especially Scorpio energies, can be intense and sometimes even trying, I thought I would alter this reading in that way to help you through it. And because of this intense and trying energy that may come about, I'd like to remind you all that in the face of any adversity or challenge, to overwhelm it with kindness, love, and positivity. Okay, so have courage and be kind. And before I close off this long introduction, I'd like to give a big shout out and say thank you to all of you for joining me over on Patreon and supporting this channel in that way. It really means a lot to me and I appreciate it greatly. And I wanted to give a huge shout out to Amy G, Sarah R, and Rodika M for being once again my top 3 contributors in the month of October. So thank you guys so much. I love and appreciate your generosity and you guys so much. So once again, thank you. Lots of love and light to everyone supporting me there and everyone watching my videos here as well. So with that being said, let's get to your signs reading. Hi Scorpio, and welcome to this monthly tarot card reading for November 2018. This is a reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Dominant. If you don't know your dominant sign, I have a video on that. I highly recommend you check it out. Link will be in the description box below and in the pinned comments. You may find that you resonate more with your dominant sign than you do with any other sign. So with that being being said, welcome in here, Scorpio. As always, I went ahead and chose your energy cards off camera before we start and get into picking your cards for the reading. So, Scorpio, this month we are focusing on going within, on healing and developing within. So, with this energy card right here, this is going to enlighten us and tell us, Scorpios, where we need to be going within for the month of November. And we have the Lady of the Gift in reverse. So she is coming to us as a challenge, not an ally this month. So the Lady of the Gift is all about generosity, receiving, and withholding. So in reverse, the Lady of the Gift asks us, how is it that we are withholding? And when we pull this card with the intent of going within, it's to ask, what are we withholding within ourselves? Are we withholding our true self? Are we withholding our talents, our own expression? Are we withholding our voice? Are we withholding, it's looking within you and asking yourself, what part of you are you hiding away or not being true to or locking away? What dreams are you not living? What emotions are you not expressing? What things are you not saying? This is what the Lady of the Gift is asking us. In what way are you withholding? And this month, we have to work on letting those things come out and have free expression. So this is where you need to go within for the month, Scorpio. And now over here we have the universal energy going on for Scorpio in the month of November 2018. And what a beautiful surprise, Scorpio. We have the butterfly card coming in for your universal energy. So fitting, so true to the Scorpio archetype. The butterfly, of course, is all about transformation. It is about great change and becoming this beautiful blossoming creature. And I think this is true for every sign, but especially you, Scorpio, since it is your solar return for those of you who have Sun in Scorpio, and just the Sun being in Scorpio, this Plutonian energy, and the energy of the month 11, master number 11 in numerology, very powerful transformation coming about, okay? So you will know that you are in balance this month, my dear Scorpio, if you are feeling cheerful, graceful, if you feel as if you are changing for the better, if you feel yourself developing, and if you feel yourself wishing to strengthen and develop and grow and flourish. That is how you can tell if you are in balance. And out of balance, you may be feeling a bit fragile, you may be feeling a bit frustrated, you may be feeling as if you're going nowhere, feeling stagnant, right? But you have to remember, dear Scorpio, that butterflies as caterpillars are going to be in cocoons for a while, right? So even when we think that there's no change going on, it is happening internally, and it's only a matter of time until we break free from that cocoon and we flourish and grow into the beautiful butterfly that we are meant to be. So, to bring yourself into balance, you can start initiating a daily routine that will get you into some sort of self-development, spiritual development, emotional development, personal development, whatever it is you feel you personally need to work on. Just get into a morning or daily routine to help move that forward. Do something for your own personal development. Acknowledge where you've come from and the growth that you have already been through, and acknowledge that you are growing every day, even if it doesn't feel like it. But this is very, very, very beautiful butterfly energy, beautiful transformative energy, Scorpio. You are transforming. Whether you are conscious of it or not, it is going to be inevitable this month for you. And so You can make the process easier by helping it along and being conscious of it and actually putting some work and effort into helping moving this personal development, personal transformation along. Or it can be harder on you. You can be unconscious about it. You can be asleep about it, and the universe will kind of beat you over the head with these lessons and challenges. So it's all up to you on how you wish to go about it, okay? And we had another energy card come through for you. So as I was shuffling, this card actually fell out once. I put it back in because it fell out with a pile, and I said, not feeling it quite yet. But then I shuffled again and it decided to pop out once again. So very special card we have here. This is an ether or ether universe spirit card. This is the unicorn. Okay, so very, very beautiful and potent energy. The first thing that comes to mind when seeing this card relates to Our Lady of the Gift, and it is your own inner uniqueness, your own majesty, your own magic, your own inner beauty and outer beauty, and letting that shine and letting that come through, okay? You are as unique as this magical and majestic creature of a unicorn, and you deserve to let that uniqueness shine through. So because this is an ether card, I'm actually going to be reading about it from the book for you really quickly, because the description for these spirit cards are often quite vague, and I feel different lines will speak to people in different ways. Something may come out and jump out of you and speak to you. So here we go. Reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. This is what the unicorn is all about. So it says, it is difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it is real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is, we wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes or no. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? This unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows that there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for answers. The unicorn correlates with the sixth chakra, so it resides at the third eye, the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. So very beautiful coming through, and I think it correlates quite lovely, quite beautifully with this energy of the butterfly, because one, we have this energy of transformation, rebirth, becoming anew, being reborn. We also have this energy of, you know, what are you withholding? What are you not being true to? What can you start showing and giving to the world so that the world can give back to you when you are living in your truth, dear Scorpio? The universe is always going to reward you. And then we have this unicorn energy, which is all about, you know, connecting with this divine, being in flow, reaching and plugging yourself in essentially to this divine. And it's like this divine energy, this God energy is helping you with your transformation. It's helping you come to grow into this person that you are meant to be. So really beautiful energy that we have to start off with, Scorpio. Really divine and majestic energy, really it's just so beautiful, and I love already how these cards and the colors are all playing out and correlating. Purple is definitely a theme going on. We have purple here, we have some purple hints here, we have this indigo, lovely indigo, and of course I have amethyst. amethyst reminds me very much of Scorpio. So with that being said, these are the universal energies going on for you. So Scorpio, next we are going to pick a card to see what your healing focus should be in the month of November. Once again, we are going within this month. This month is all about transformation, going within, looking within, facing our shadow self. And in fact, let's go pick a card for your shadow work instead first. So we're going to start picking a card and we're going to see what you need to face in your shadow. What is some shadow work you need to be going through at this moment, Scorpio? Oops. These cards are way too big. Pull this down. Very beautiful. So for some of you who do not know, I am a Scorpio myself, and when I was doing my own reading, I also got this card. So really great synchronicity going on, and I don't know if you kind of peeked at it, but when the cards did kind of fall out, this card was in the pile on the very bottom. It kind of shone through and I recognized it and I said maybe it wasn't part of it, but once again it came out again to say no, this is for the Scorpios. This is the reading we want. So Scorpio, we have the card of the Mummy. The Mummy is all about change, all about transformation. The Mummy is the death and rebirth card. The ancient Egyptians believed that life does not end after death. They actually believe that there is life after. And so it is going with our theme for the month. The name of the game for Scorpio is death and rebirth, transformation and change. So your shadow work, dear Scorpio, is calling you to change. You know exactly what this means for you. If you have a dream or goal, or you have an aspiration, or you want to be a certain person, you know exactly what kind of change is required from you. Your name of the game for your shadow work is all about change. If you really truly want something, if you really truly want to manifest something in your life, you have to be willing to change for it, okay? You can't, I believe there's a quote by, I want to say it's Albert Einstein, but not too sure, but it is the idea of, you know, if you failed so many times at something and you keep trying to have a different outcome, but you're doing the same thing, then that is insanity. If you're trying to change the outcome of something, but you keep going about it the same way, it's insanity, right? You have to change the way you go about things. You have to change who you are, not in a sense of being fake, but you have to just simply change to become true to the person you wish to be. And I always say that the person you wish to be is so much more truer to who you actually are than the person you are right now. And if you feel as if you love the person you are and that the person you are, you couldn't wish to be anyone else, then I think you're on the right path. So the Mummy is all about change. It's not neglecting who you are and throwing away who you are and saying, you know, I'm not worthy, so I'm going to change into something else. No, it's about seeing your flaws, which as a Scorpio, I think you do especially well. Scorpios are really great at looking into their own darkness and accepting that. But this change is about what is a different way I can go about manifesting something that I want. If I'm always negative and I'm trying to attract a positive into my life, obviously I'm just going to have to shift and change this emotion this frequency I am putting out, because I'm only going to be attracting what I am putting out. So it is very much the idea of like attracts like. Whatever you put out into the world, you are going to get in, and that is what this change card is reminding you of, okay? So if there is a result that you want, you have to be an energetic match for it, okay, Scorpio? And that is the change that is required of you. It's not forsaking your own identity and becoming a new person. It's more so changing the way in which you go about things and the way in which you attract things into your life. Okay, being conscious of your emotional energies and the frequencies you are putting out into the universe. All of your thoughts are a conversation with our universe. So the universe is always listening. You are always conversing with the universe, with God, with source energy, whatever it is you believe in. So, with that being said, now we can finally pull a card for your healing focus, Scorpio. Alright, so we have the card of healing. This is also funny because, like I said, I am also a Scorpio and have a lot of placements in Scorpio. So this card also appeared in my own personal reading, so the message is resonating wildly with Scorpios. Our healing that is needed is in general healing of everything. So this healing card is saying specifically every aspect may need a close look at, and you may need to examine every aspect within yourself, really go within and figure out for yourself what healing is needed. But this card, when this card comes up, it is a sign that you truly do need to work on some healing, and those things are going to be coming out this month to give you the opportunity to heal with it. So Scorpio, with your healing for the month, it's just all around examining every single nitty-gritty dark aspect that has been hurting you in some way and finding a way to really overcome it, to really heal from it, to really transmute it into something more beautiful. I'm going to see what the book has to say about it for you. So it says here, illness and pain in your body is a message for you to slow down and look within and make important changes. There's the word change once again. If you are experiencing stress, feel overwhelmed, and are suffering ailments in your body, or feel exhausted and depressed, it means that your body is trying to communicate with you. Yes, I really agree with that so much. I feel, you know, even if it's something as a cold or like some pain in a certain area of your body, I'd examine it closely, because all of our pain, all of our ailments in the physical are manifestations of what is going on within you, dear Scorpio. So it says your body wants you to start treating it in a more loving manner and listening to the messages it is sending you. You need to be conscious of the areas in your life that you are avoiding or suppressing. Healing takes time. It is a process. Your first step towards healing is to create a loving, safe, supportive environment where you can listen to your own inner wisdom. So very beautiful. So as an example, for those of you who may still be a bit lost with this healing card, I'll give an example for what this meant from me in my own personal reading. It was dealing with a lot of exhaustion lately. I've been working a lot, and so my body has been very tired. I've been sleeping a lot and just feeling very groggy and tired. And so that's a way of my body telling me that I need to rest, not only physically but within my mind as well. There's a lot of chatter going on in my mind, and so I needed to find some more quiet within that to kind of heal in that sense. So in what way is your physical ailment, your physical pain manifesting to show you what is going on in your mind is one way to look at this healing card, okay? But for the rest of you, you will know very much right away what this healing card means for you. Now we're going to be taking a look at where your spiritual journey will be taking you, Scorpio, in the month of November. Okay, and we had a card decide to fall right out as you saw, and it is the card that is saying you are already doing it. Okay? Stop overthinking and face your true north. Continue to face your true north. So with this card, it is as if to say, you may be doubting your path. You may be feeling as if you don't know if what you are doing is correct. You may be trying to reach some sort of aspiration or goal. You may have some sort of dream or desire, and you are going about it. And you're not too sure if it is doing anything, if these little steps you are taking is really leading you anywhere. And so your spiritual journey this month is saying, look, everything you are doing to go to the place that you want to be, you are doing it. It is working for you, and you just need to keep doing it. Have faith. Believe in yourself. Stop doubting. Okay? It's all within divine timing. The universe is clearing a path for you. Just, you need to believe and trust in yourself. You are already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. As long as you are walking in the path of your heart's desire, Scorpio, you are always going to be supported and loved and helped by the universe. You're always going to be divinely guided, okay? So that is one of the messages coming for you. And dear Scorpio, it is your birthday month, so happy birthday to those of you celebrating your birthday in November, and happy belated birthday to those Scorpios who celebrated your birthday end of October. I'm going to pull another one of these beautiful oracle cards to see what the universe is gifting you spiritually this month. I feel like this oracle card is going to be better picked for you Scorpios. Usually I'll pick a tarot card, but with these oracle cards, I don't know. I feel like you Scorpios are going to vibe more with your spiritual path and seeing what's coming to you as a gift in that nature. So what way are you going to be gifted from the universe spiritually? Let's go ahead and see. Since this month is all about your transformation, Scorpio, your death and rebirth, your own uniqueness, following your path, changing, transforming, healing, transmuting. Let's see what the universe is gifting you with, Scorpio. What is your birthday gift for the month of November? Oops. So we have two cards. Oh my goodness, fall out here. And this is hilarious. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. So let's go with this one first. One of the gifts the universe is giving you this month, Scorpio, as if to remind you to say, do not worry, do not fear. This is a gift, not a smite from the universe. We have the crumbling. Okay, so this card asks, what are you clinging onto? This crumbling card is a foreshadowing that things are going to fall apart, and in order for things to come into place in your life, things must fall apart, okay? So this card is all about the crumbling. Your foundation is going to be ripped from your feet. This is literally the death, the tower card in the original tarot. It's the idea that everything is going to be crumbling down. It's going to be havoc. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be like a complete tornado, complete 180. It can be painful, not going to lie. It really can be. It can hurt. You can feel like you're losing people or things, and it can hurt, right? But this card asks, what are you clinging on to? So there is something in your life that may be broken that you just cannot fix, Scorpio. And why are you clinging on to it in fear that something else will not take its place? This card is a foreshadowing that yes, things are going to be falling apart, and you need to let go. Otherwise, it's going to be so much more painful, okay, to have it. It's going to literally be so much more painful, because if you do not let go of it, you're going to be clinging onto it. You're going to be holding onto it, investing yourself into it. And when it disappears, it's going to be so much more painful. Whatever is meant for you will come back to you freely, Scorpio. So this card is to say yes, there is going to be this tower moment, as to say from the traditional tarot of things falling apart, but the dust will clear, Scorpio, okay? The dust will clear. You are going to see with clarity why these things needed to fall apart. Whenever something leaves, something else will fill its place. This is all crumbling. Everything is falling apart. These things are leaving your life to let the new enter. Out with the bad, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new, in with the good, okay? This is what this card is saying. And this is a gift, and I feel like, Scorpio, deep down, you know that very well. That whenever something bad happens, whenever something leaves, I feel like you, Scorpio, you know intuitively that it is meant to be. That just means like, oh well, something better is coming into my life and I'm excited. And I want you to keep that mindset, or at least remember it and remind yourself of it. So this is what the universe is gifting for you, Scorpio. A complete 180 of your current reality. A complete crumbling of your current reality to allow the new in. It is like a blank canvas. It is like a fresh new start. And what do we have here? What is the universe gifting with you, or gifting for you out of all of this? We have transformation. There is a changing, things are changing at a deep cellular level. Deep healing. The universe is gifting you with deep healing. The universe is gifting you with a deep cellular transformation, okay? I'm getting this image of a light body. It's as if to say that you are ascending in some sort of way. You are going to be ascending whether you are aware of it or not. Subconsciously, your body, your spiritual body, it's just this enlightening. It's just this awakening. It's this upgrade, okay? It's as if the universe is sending you intuitive downloads or codes into your DNA, and you are being infused with light and healing and protection and love, Scorpio. This is what this transformation card is saying, and this is what you are being gifted with. So the two resonating messages here is really, do not cling on to the old, Scorpio. Try not to cling to anything. Know deep down that what is meant to be in your life will be, and that good and beautiful things are going to find its way into your life, but it can't find its way into your life when you're holding on with all your might onto things that no longer serve you, things that no longer work, and especially things that are hurting you, okay? And then we have transformation. The universe is gifting you with transformation. So whether you like it or not, Scorpio, you are going to be flourishing this month. You are going to be this beautiful butterfly coming out and being true and authentic and beautiful and light and pure and full of love and true to who you are at a soul level. So really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful messages coming through. We're going to pick one more card, Scorpio. This is a card to look at how you can cultivate more love in your life, more self-love in your life. So let's go ahead and see. Scorpio. So your very last card, we have the card Love Makes the Difference. Let's get this in focus. Really lovely card. So love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. So like I said, if you are facing anything that needs healing, anything that is painful, if you're facing challenges or anything, your reminder to cultivate more love in your life is to essentially, kill off whatever that negativity is with kindness and love and light, and just overwhelming it with positivity. So it's kind of like that one Florence song when she sings, "She killed it with kisses." So it's the idea of overwhelming something negative with positive, and it will have no choice but to turn into something beautiful. There is a quote that says, before one can be loved, before one can be lovable, that thing must be loved first. And so it's the idea that if you want to create love in your life, the loving has to start from you, okay? So, Scorpio, really beautiful reading for you. I'm so excited. November is going to be so beautiful for you. I feel like a lot of people may feel a bit antsy coming around with the Scorpio season, because it's a given that with any Scorpio energy, there is transformation and change and death and rebirth. But I feel like, I don't know if you Scorpios are vibing with the idea that you look forward to it, because I definitely do look forward to it. I feel it very much feels like a huge cleansing. So I do look forward to this season. I don't think any of it's going to be bad. I think all that will come out of it is just a lot of beauty, a lot of healing, a lot of light and love is what I feel is coming out of it, Scorpio. So thank you so much for joining me here, dear Scorpio. We went a little longer than normal, as I always do with you guys. I don't know why. I just tend to take longer with you guys. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a like, maybe even comment, subscribe. If not, completely okay. I wish you guys the best of luck in love and light, and I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye!